Slaughterhosue. Recorded live.
You basically knowing my ideology, basically, me knowing yours, you can support some of our programs. Is that what you're saying? Why not? And you believe in programs like the Breast for Children program and free health clinics? Right on, brother? We believe they're good things. As a focal point to organize their mothers and fathers. Peace. There's no educational program here? That's come out of social action. You set that up. But we can't put everything on one piece of paper. What about this bank? Credit union? Credit union. Credit union, my brother. Are you hip to credit union? It is a bank. Yeah, you go and buy money? Yeah, it's a bank. Owned by the people, run for the people, and by the people. What will money be given out to people for? Well, the people would decide that. You want to buy, whatever, the people in the community decide. You need some living room furniture, maybe? You need a car, maybe? See, the thing is, with me, I need to know some more about it. I wish you had some more literature about the educational thing here. Because as far as we're concerned, in the struggle, the way we look at struggle is that this depends on the educational thing. Because this depends on the education. Well, the whole thing. No, but in the end, this does. You can form this with no education. You can form this. No, not the way we're talking about forming it. Right. We're talking about forming it. Right. It's not on the paper. We didn't write it on the paper. Form it right with no education. No. Let me give you an example. Yomo Kenyatta formed the excellent revolution with no education. And on the day of the end thing, Yomo told the motherfucker, said, well, you can educate, hate the enemy, but I'm your brother. I let him lead the revolution. Now I'm more pressure. Another example, Papa Doc in Haiti. Papa Doc in Haiti hated everything white. Man, you couldn't put the white people in front of Papa Doc's face, but he moved all the white people out. He did, because no education. And the people that have been educated, they just said that we don't hate the motherfucking white people, we hate the oppressor, whether he be white, black, brown, or yellow. So we got to know the educational program to find out what it's going to be in the finale. A lot of people work. Yomo Kenyatta is called not a revolutionary, but an ex-revolutionary. So is Papa Doc. They brought on a successful revolution. That thing in the Miles was a bitch. Bantu freedom fighters, all that. What we saying is the end. But you don't judge Castro now. You can't do it. Nobody in this room could judge whether Castro's going to be a revolutionary or not. You know what I mean? We're talking about things, with China, the People's Republic, and even as the stage they in now, talking about even going on further into a communistic state. That's what we're talking about. That was a revolutionary. So we got to understand here the educational program that you have to be able to figure out whether it will go on, whether people will end up in a situation where they can be able to really control themselves. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, the people take this local foundation and start stealing money because they won't be really educated to why it's the people's thing anyway. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, you have neo-colonialism instead of colonialism, like you got in Africa now, like you got in Haiti. So what we're talking about is there has to be an education program. That's very important. As a matter of fact, it's so important for us that a person has to go through 6 weeks of our political education before he can consider himself a member of the party, able to even run down ideology for the party. Why? Because if they don't have an education, then they're nowhere. You dig what I'm saying? They're nowhere because they don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. You might get people caught up in the emotionalist movement. You understand me? You might get them caught up in because they're poor and they want something. And then if they're not educated, they want more. And before you know it, they'll be capitalists. And before you know it, we have Negro imperialists.
Hell no. That's let's go. With a pen with night front. I hear RBG. Let's go. I can't shake it loose. This the hate produce. I'm here to break the loose and fight the devil. Ain't no truth. Raise it another level. Shame the devil. Say the truth. And look a minute out when the enemy facing you. I can't shake it loose. This the hate produce. I'm here to break the loose and fight the devil. Ain't no truth. Raise it another level. Shame the devil. Say the truth. And look a minute out when the enemy facing you. You beat pale skin beast. I hate your red, white, and blue. Clan sheep. I hate your president, your senate, and your campaign speech. I hate the British and the Romans and the goddamn Greek. It's slow feet, yeah. Moral persuasion doesn't work with Caucasians. You speak this language through violence with guns blazing. So what I'm saying, negotiating with Satan, it's a waste of time. You out your African mind. Gonna make these devils pay for every single crime ever committed. Crack if you did it, now it's time to die. I spray the ratchet, I bat it, no moving backwards. I'm sending bullets at crackers and all faggots. Forward is the motion. Killing devils on different levels, concocting potions to stop them from encroaching. On our way of life, I got a knife to slit his throat. Get my people hyped, cause what I write is always dopeness. I can't shake it loose, this the hate that hate produced. I'm here to break the loose and fight the devil, ain't no truth. Raise it another level, shame the devil, say the truth. And look him in his eye when the enemy facing you. I can't shake it loose, this the hate that hate produced. I'm here to break the loose and fight the devil, ain't no truth. Raise it another level, shame the devil, say the truth. And look him in his eye when the enemy facing you. Take a step in my lane, I'm projecting the pain. Visions and pictures in my veins of us tortured and slain. So many sons and daughters slaughtered, some known on the name. Bringing my eye to the situation is why I came. Every pet nation gon' exterminate. Marcus Garvey, Mugabe, politics, run them all away. KPI type methodology, how the gods play. Try life and I don't play. Kill these crackers in broad day. Enter the scene, got them clean and watch me swerve at it. Big juju in my pocket, I ain't worried about it. I go for grown-ups to babies, salute my Baba Khaled, Muhammad, we solid. I call for balance, is very valid. Yeah, murder these devils, it's divine order. We opposites, I reject them, mixing like oil and water. Africa for Africans, representing them words strong. I say shut them borders down and let us get our purge on. Can't shake it loose, this the hate that hate produced. I'm here to break the loose and fight the devil, ain't no truth. Raise it another level, shame the devil, say the truth. And look him in his eye when the enemy facing you. I can't shake it loose, this the hate that hate produced. I'm here to break the loose and fight the devil, ain't no truth. Raise it another level, shame the devil, say the truth. And look him in his eye when the enemy facing you.
This ain't no kumbaya vibe, my yacht says a war time. That's my war cry, double H famine, it's war time. Devils want it all, what's peaceful coexistence? Answer separation, he's violently resistant. Coupe tech, bullet high, hit the deck when bullets fly. The devil won't change and needs to be euthanized. The stupidness, foolish mind, true again, use your blind. Suicide, trusting this cracker is suicide. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you know the play. That peace talk is juvenile, it really don't hold no weight. Fighting hate with love sounds great in theory, but never ever ever work in history. Name one place that this cracker went. Name one place that this cracker left alone. That they was war prone, keep a peace in your.
A lot of shit is going down. A lot of shit is going down. A lot of shit that make me frown. If you don't see, then look around. Some funny shit is going down. It's some real funky shit going down. The apocalypse is down. I might have to go the whole 12 rounds. I knew Hulk Hogan was a bitch. So fuck that cracker. He made my trigger finger itch. And bitch, I ain't no wrestler. Listen at your own risk. While I assault short after. This is my newest testament. Let us turn to the 36th chapter. I give Hulk Hogan's ass a big move. Uppercut to his gut. Watch the Hulk move. I don't buy this fucking story. Dollar Storm rule. Another false flag. Hate that they sent to shoot. And all bullshit aside. In this age of psyops, I'm not sure if anybody died. If Dollar Roof is not a sleeper there in disguise. Tell me why the cops treat his ass to a burger fry. This some really real fishy shit. And the media, they full of diarrhea shit. And fuck groups, I don't play that fucking game and shit. They gave that fag a fucking F because he sucked his dick. That fucking faggot look like Sasquatch. Motherfucker used to run and beat a stopwatch. He could never be a woman, turn it down a notch. Even if he beat his balls and turned them into squash. Y'all heard first, see the gun burst. A black suit and a black hearse. Rappers is a pack of fruity starbursts. These niggas pay to keep their money in their man purse. All fuck is going down. Like Puffy at the awards is going down. I'm the king with the crown. And the nigga burning Babylon down. A lot of shit is going down, down, down. A lot of shit is going down. A lot of shit that make me frown. If you don't need to look around, the funny shit is going down.
Brother asked last night what made me do it. I think I was amazed by the number of us that stood up to their flag. And we all know that that flag has never represented us or our freedom. So at this time, like the pastor would ask you to do, ask you all to stand. Put your black power fist in the air. If any of you want the lyrics to this song or want the song, you have a CD back there, but if you want this song in particular, I will give it to you. Because as the brother said, this is something that we should have at our event, to open up each event. Black Power event?
Black Power!
Oh, say, and you see, precious old friend, I thank you for the night, and let my people see light, whose blood and my soul represent all lifted up on the race, a great people this day. Now the time has come for the revolution, as we creep through the night and take over their lives. Oh, say does that red flag bring African flag wave?
Black Power!
Down their land of the free, forever
Black Power. Black Power B48, Mount Hotel. Open Feet on the Ground Radio. What it do out there tonight, family? Come to get it in. You know, it's Slaughterhouse Saturday. Come to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to set it off right with a praise Nat Turner, glory to Garvey. Long live the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Praise Harriet Tubman, glory to Ida B. Wells, and long live the spirit of Sister Fannie Lou Hamer. All right, what it do out there, family? What it do, what it do. Yeah, we got a nice special going on tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my young G's in here, you know what I'm saying? They're going to put me on to a couple of different things. You know what we really trying to do out here, you know, the show about really letting, you know what I'm saying, those who are a little younger than us, man, to go ahead and take the mantle and push forward this BB Bahodier. And one of the things that, when the young G's hit me too with some new lit, you know what I'm saying, to put down for the people that love, a way to connect that red, black, and green African spirit and passion with some of the street tribes that we got out here. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let the family introduce themselves. They right here in the lab with me, you know what I mean? So, let them introduce themselves real quick. And we're just going to keep it moving. See who out there on the line. I think I see the sister out there first. Let me see the co-host first. Black Power, is that you out there, Sister Camille?
Black Power, BB Fourier.
Black Power, BB Fourier. What they do out there, sis?
It's good. It's good to hear your voice. It's good to be back with family. Death to this cracker racist beat society. Long live the spirit of young African warriors, such as the guests that you have on the show, and to those that are listening and may hear this program, because it's about y'all. And y'all got the mechanisms, y'all got the components, y'all got the physicality and the intellect to get that retribution that's long overdue. Ain't nothing going to stop it. Black Power.
Black Power. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones who are going to take the mantle, man. They got that energy. You know what I'm saying? Got us fired up. You know what I mean? We was out early this morning, fed the babies and everything, fed the community. You know what I'm saying? It was a good thing. First turnout, first time we did it, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely a lovely thing. We know we're going to keep it moving. The energy there, the love for the community is always there. You just got to show the people something, and they're going to want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. But go ahead, family. Let the G's go ahead and introduce yourselves, man.
Yeah. My name is Rome, but you can call me Brother Munson X. Feel me? On Facebook, I'm Munson Block Calio. But yeah, it's all love. Peace and unity between all of us. Everything. Keep it moving. Black, gold. What we come to. Yeah, that's me.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jasper Blue. On Facebook, John Hills. Power to the all black. Keep the fist raised. Everything Black Power, representing the community.
But yeah, we're going to have the young G's, you know what I'm saying, come drop a couple different jewels on us, and really enlighten us on a way that we could be able to connect, you know what I'm saying, with the young G's out there, you know what I'm saying, because that's one of the things that we got to have. We got to speak their language. We can't, you can't try to, you got to be able to speak the people's language. If you ain't speaking the people's language, then you ain't saying nothing that's really ignorant that you're talking to them. So with that being said, us being the older generation, man, we need to sit back, relax, and take a listen. So fam, I'm gonna give you the mic. I know the sister she gonna listen in. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna mute the lines. I'm gonna open your line back up, Sister Camille. You know what I'm saying? And then when the family come in, I'll open their lines up one by one. And I know they know how to keep it tight, so we won't have too much background interference. All right. But man, set it off, man.
Oh, you did? But I'm gonna start the beginning. Feel me?
Okay. Well, yeah. This is what I do. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions first, and then we just set it off from there. You know what I'm saying? First off, you from New Haven. You know what I mean? Let me get y'all ages. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Let me get y'all ages, man. You know what I mean?
I just turned 22, May 15th.
I'm 22. I turned 23 on October 19th.
All right. What bring y'all at this point, you know what I'm saying, to looking forward to African liberation or just moving forward on it, you know what I mean, right now? What really got y'all, what started you off and what got you to this point where you at right now? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can take that one at a time.
I've been fascinated with the truth since I was young, ain't no better question in my mind than the question of why, or are you sure, answer that made sense or really coincided with what's actually factual, not what's just, no bullshit that you just hear and just hear it repeatedly so you like it, Then I got into, some shit where I had to, realize it ain't everything that glitter ain't gold, basically. United with, Mr. Months and X here, and trying to prosper for the black. But since then, he enlightened me. I enlighten him sometimes. We just keep it like that.
Most definitely. And what got me into searching for myself was I used to go hard for Christianity. So, that's what really got me into until I started seeing people on Facebook. Facebook showed me it was people telling me that it wasn't correct what I was into, and I started to research into what they were saying, and I started seeing there's a lot of contradictions in everything that I was reading, but it's a lot of good things too. At the same time, I'm not gonna say it's not, but to me, I took the path of just being open-minded and searching to see what was good for me, and then I started working with my man Wise, Brother Dom, to me, and he brought me over to Brother Bourne, and once he brought me over to him, he helped me see even deeper into what I was looking for already, to me, and it just after that it just brought it out on me. I was 18 at the time, to me. I got saved when I was 17, and then I started looking into other stuff when I was 17. By the time I turned 18, I was already on the road to RBGism, to me. I always like my brother right here, Jasper said, I always ask the question why, to me, because at the end of the day, I always wanted to know what was going on. To me, I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted to be me, and that's what got me on my journey to where I'm at now. But we definitely got a movement in the group.
No doubt. I see you say that you get into it now. What's some of the right now? What's some of the things that inspires you to bring forth this literature that you plan on hitting the people with?
What got me wanting to even write or even get into the putting forth this lit is, to me, I'm out here every day. I see what's going on. I know what's going on, to me, and I know that everybody is on the same mission, but they taking different routes and going. They going all total different ways. I mean, and that's they divided and conquered themselves in a sense. To me, I felt everybody needed to see that one mind. And somebody on Facebook, like I said again, somebody challenged me to write, and I like challenges. I mean, somebody challenged me to write action things to me for action items to put forth in the black community, and I did it, and I just started building off of that. I get inspired or spark an idea from when somebody asks me to do something, or they give something that's intriguing to me, and I just.
So it was like a solution. So you pretty much got asked a question that you wanted to put out solutions to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked you what would help out create a solution.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we try to get this list together, man. You know what I'm saying? Look for something real quick. Black Power, what's going on, brother? About here, Groove, BB48. You know what I mean? But okay, so I don't want y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all street tribal oriented. You know what I'm saying? Would you want to give out your orientation or whatever, how you know what I mean, for the people to understand where y'all coming from? You know what I'm saying? So just for the listening audience, you dig?
Me personally, all different lights. Because I see people from all different gangs that wanting to do the same thing, but they too divided by either their pride or they this is all they know. You know what I mean? And the way I look at it is this is what I know too, because that's how I was taught. But at the same time, I didn't grow up on the West Coast, so it's not embedded into me the same way it is there. We got street gangs out here, too, in New Haven. The Ville, the Trader Tribe, the Hill, or whatever. I grew up in the Ville.
But it's grown faster than just, farther than just.
Yeah, it's all in the neighborhood.
Tribe, Trey. It's little squads, as they call them.
Yeah,
Now
it's gangs. Now it's gangs. But back when we was growing up, when we was younger, it was just neighborhoods. You couldn't go to if you was from the Ville, you couldn't go to the Trey. You couldn't go to the Tribe. But now, everybody is collaborating. Yeah, so it's gangs. So you could be from the Ville, the Trey, the Tribe, and be together and not fuck with nobody that's from the Trey, the Tribe, the Ville, and you the us, and y'all from the same hood.
Y'all grew up together, sandbox.
Yeah.
Y'all grew up in the sandbox together. Now I understand what you're saying, because I can see that. I can see how it's changing now. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the energy from the West Coast, from the Midwest, is pushed over here to the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? A lot of street tribes that's been there, the organizations that moved over with the music, the media, the way that they push it is like, yo, listen, this what it is, this what it's to do. So a lot of the organizations that was already in here in New Haven, they didn't get to get passed down to the youth. So the youth, you know what I'm saying? They embrace what was coming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, we just got to see it from that angle that, look, they took what was given to them, and now if y'all want to do something to try to, make something better, the best thing is at least give y'all an ear, you know what I mean, and listen through, and then we can take it from there, you know what I mean?
Word. Like I see it in New Haven, granted, we wasn't Crip blood or none of that, and it came out of nowhere. But we still was rocking red, blue. It was still the same thing. My hood is blue, and it always has been. And that's what enlightened me to become Crip.
It's been that way, but since it forever though. Look at what they train people to salute to in school: a red, white, or blue flag. Those are the only three options you get: the white way, Crip way, or the blood way. So it's kind of like you really ain't got nothing really to look past for them colors. They not giving you an option to look at green or any other color that you might be able to connect with. They automatically instill or try to instill red, white, or blue, because those are the three things that they push in the media, so to speak.
Like me personally, I would love to be a Crip. I don't care what nobody says. I love that. I love it. Ever since I was young, I always wanted to be a Crip since I was 4 years old. But I know that now, as becoming one, and I do it. It's more stuff that's involved than what's been shown to us. And it's like you gotta change the paradigm so that we set the precedent for the upcoming generation. We want them to, if they're gonna do this, do it with the correct mindset, not just doing it because you see somebody else doing it or because you feel like it's a trend. We don't do this for trends. This ain't no trend. This is life that's happening every day. People die every day behind this. So it's like, if you want to be part of that list, go ahead. But we could, instead of being part of that list, why not just change it? So we don't have to be part of a list. We can create the list.
No doubt. Well, I understood, family. Before you get in, Sister Camille, Brother Ron Hayden Brew, y'all got a quick question for the family before they get into the urban ma'at, weed quad. You know what I'm saying? Pa'u. My bad. Pa'u. I'm fucking it out. Let me get correct. It's Pa'u. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into this. But do y'all, family, y'all got a question real quick?
I would like to know, do they think that or can they see in the near future a time where the gangs recognize who their true enemy is, and that it's not each other, you know, through getting certain type of information that's African centered, or you know, through some type of you know, a miraculous intervention on a mental tip. Do you see that happening? And is that something you're working towards making a reality?
Listen, yes, and that's what inspired the urban Maya. I mean, yeah.
I feel like, you know, with all that's been happening, it's not a future thing that we're waiting for, because there are places that has already unified in recognition to what's going on, to try and spark maybe just a little light somewhere else, you know. You know, they had the unification in Baltimore, you know. It may not be as big as the unification that once was in California, but it's a unification nonetheless, in which Las Vegas too. It's just a unification in itself without even, you know, having to be spoke about. We're not the only ones that, you know, we see having this mindset, but not everybody has, you know, the aggression to speak on it, or the drive to speak on it, so to say. So, you know,
as long as somebody's doing it, then it's gonna happen. Like if they got somebody that's willing to put it forth, then they're gonna push it forward. As long as it's something to push forward. If that makes sense.
Well, I think changing your environment where, you know, you don't have to have the environment that you've had that produces the self-destruction or the self-hatred that mostly everybody grew up under and still is affected by. You know, I'm really, you know, I'm aware of certain things, as you mentioned, happening, but I really was talking like on a whole, you know, an awakening to the reality of our society, of this society, not our society, forgive me, this society, this place of society. The reality that, you know, there is a retribution that has to be dealt with. You know, that you as young African men and women have the capability to reshape what we see as reality right here and now, like it was reshaped on us.
Do y'all see that right now? Do you see that moving forward? Is that a reality to y'all that we can win, and that we need retribution? That it ain't just we going to just meander on and win, but do you see the reason for retribution in a real life revolution?
I personally do, and I'm gonna put it like this. I mean, a lot of people say they are a product of their environment. Well, me, I say my environment is a product of me. Whatever I do, my environment's gonna do. I mean, as long as they know in their heart that it's the right thing to do, they're gonna do it. And you know, I'm not saying that everybody is jump on board, but if we could get majority to jump on board on what we're doing, that's good enough. Because at the end of the day, everybody, there's no way 100% of the people is going to do it. Granted, it can happen. Realistically, that's not going down. But as long as we can get the people that is for it to be for it, that's all we actually need. Because once we get ourselves grounded and foundated, everything else is going to be built upon it.
I agree with that. That's real. Mm-hmm.
Well, the sister agree with y'all. Y'all got one okay.
Black Power, son.
Black Power.
And I add on to something.
Sure.
Now, I'm a West Coast Cali cat, so I can understand everything that the two brothers been going back getting into. I'm going to say this. Know that when you do that, it's going to be those that's for it and those that's against it. So when the Civil War still, you know what I'm saying, is going on the inside and y'all like on the outside saying ain't this shit supposed to be cool, and it sparks the tension right back up, y'all got to have something in order to deal with that. And this is exactly the reason why it has not worked here. So just remember that, coming from a cat that's lived here his whole life, and I've seen this shit, and I've lived this shit. If you're going to be a Crip, be that community revolution in progress. Be that revolutionary for your block, your neighborhood, whatever it is you represent. But for right now, our true enemy, and we know who that is, if you are blood, show that brotherly love to your brother right now, and whatever civil war, they got to stop. Because our enemies, they can come together and say, you know what, whatever differences we have, we going to close this shit up because we going to kill niggas. And all them crackers going to say, okay, let's go. It don't matter because they hate us that much. But this is our time to put our differences aside and say our civil war ends because now we got a real problem here. We being killed every motherfucking day by an outside source. So what are we going to do? Whether you Crip or Blood, Gangster Disciple, Vice Lord, whatever it is that you associate yourself with to give yourself an identity, this is the time now for all leaders of their organizations to figure out what's more important to you. Your identity to that bandana and that block that you represent, or you being African and standing up for your people. Now, if we can do that, I guarantee you we'll see a change in every block and every hood, and then the reactions of the people in the black community will completely change. But the actions of the people has to be there. And that's all I got to say. Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Everything you feel is true. And, you know, I feel everything that you just said to me, I feel the same way. I just also know that, you know, what the people need to hear or the people need is, you know, substance. I mean, if what you give them don't have nothing to hold on to, then it won't work. I mean, I'm not trying to bring anything. I'm not trying to bring snacks to the table. What I'm trying to give is a meal that if you use it and apply it to yourself and everybody around you, it's gonna work, guaranteed. And I might be overconfident in what I'm saying, but you know, you gotta be confident in something. And I feel like at the end of the day, what we got right here, if Crip, Blood, DD, Vice Lord, Light King, whatever, come together on this, we don't need nothing else. So we're gonna be together. I already know it's 100 and something thousand people. There's 180,000 people in my city, and then there's 800 and something thousand people in the greater area that's around my city. And that's just my city. That's not even my whole state. And y'all state, I don't know y'all count, but if my state like that, and we one of the smallest states, Connecticut, y'all got it way more. So if we put this together like we supposed to, and we just actually step on it, we can move this around. Get a brick of knowledge to the kids and watch them move that. A brickie is moving like a brick of work. Once they know what it is and they got that drop, they're gonna get it. They're gonna move it.
And Connecticut is a lot closer to headquarters of this country.
Indeed.
Yeah. So y'all, listen, right? Let me see here, man. Brother Little, I don't know if you out there, man. I try to just shut my joint down and restart it, man. I couldn't get Brother Little in. But I'm going to get you right in a second, Brother Little. I seen you out there. But from that point right there, we're going to let the young boys go right into the urban ma'at and just, go ahead and drop that, drop that first page and then start moving through and, start breaking some of it down.
So with the urban ma'at, we, which will be calling ourselves Kwa'u, which means knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, aim to bring gangs, broken homes, broken community mind states, community personality, and more together. We aim to implicate a color code to recognize who we are on the street. We need all OGs and old heads on the same page. You know what I mean? We're turned into a joint in a color code to give ourselves an identity so other members, will know where you stand. Wherever you at. As long as they see that color, they know what it is. We already know what RBG stands for, but now we're trying to add in some new colors. We want BBG, PBG, and GBG. Red, black, and green represent our ancestors that passed on in the body, but not in the soul. They still with us in energy. Black and green still going to remain family and earth. Blue, black, and green, that stands for the ones that are here today. The ones that are living right now to do it with the ancestor spirit flowing through them. And black and green still going to mean family and earth. Purple, black, and green, that represents the youth, the royalty that's coming up tomorrow, the ones that's coming up today, the ones that we bringing up. And black and green still going to be, family and earth. Gold, black, and green. It stands for the wealth that we come from, the richness that we are. Soul, mind, body, spirit, everything. We come from knowledge, impeccable. That's what the gold stands for. And green and black is still gonna be, family and earth. These color codes will let individual gangs and or persons understand it. They don't have to be gang members, but as long as they see these colors, they know that they're safe wherever they go. These acts will unite us across the country and rekindle comfortability with each other. In our neighborhoods, we aim to have a symbol that ties us and brings us together in unity. Our colors mean everything, and if we create them or recreate them with a more positive, meaningful energy, that's what we'll produce. I'm not saying stop what you're doing, stop gangbanging or whatever in the sense of representing your colors. But it is time to stop killing each other over senselessness and, whatever the case. I know, a lot of people done been killed or whatever, a lot of drugs done been sold, but we didn't bring that to ourselves. So if we're gonna take anything out on anybody, let's take it out on the ones that put it in our neighborhood. That's what the monologue or preface is. And let's get into the urban ma'at. So the first one is connection. We have to learn to trust again. Trust won't happen anywhere if we don't trust our own home. You won't trust your neighbors if you can't trust your sons or your own daughters. We can't trust our own sons and daughters if we don't trust ourselves. Trust is like racism or religion. It has to be taught and only taught with truth. Parents must stop lying to their children about silly things like holidays, tooth fairy, boogeyman, Santa Claus, whatever. You lie to your children their whole life and expect them to be honest with you. Be honest with yourself first. And I know we've been lied to, and that's why we continue to lie, but we can change that, knowing what it is. It's easy to stop it once you know the problem. The second one is respect. Today's concept of respect is no longer give respect, we take it. And in some cases, it may be justified, but not as our first solution. We have to respect ourselves even in the midst of disrespect. We must give respect to each other as family. Not only family, one body. Before we can begin to respect the next body, we We got to respect our own body. We must stop cursing our women, children, and men and elders to the view of the opposition and allowing them to dress our souls in perishable clothing that mean nothing to us at the end of the day. We are two halves of one whole. I mean, we got to respect each other, and in respecting your brothers and sisters, and then you respect yourself. The third one, image. We must stop worrying about and leave this image we were forced to marry. We try to uphold this image instead of upholding a new one or our existing one that we've been had. We seem afraid to be seen building a relationship with ourselves. Female and male must stick together to their gender roles in the house, in the street, at work. We must remain ourselves. We can't be flip-flopping in between what we think we're supposed to be to what the universe told who we are. We must stop keeping up with outsiders. We are innovators and not imitators. You must know that. And you must know yourself. You won't spell yourselves, without ourselves. Without ourselves, you can't get yourself. Our image should be created on a personal observation of a group body and not just one individual mind. The fourth one, passion. We won't reach our goals without the confidence of will and the will to pursue our efforts. We have to remain lit and grounded on our foundation so that we may see our light shining next to the sun. We, the children of the sun, are energized and energy-bearing engineers. We charge off the sun and natural elements like it. The earth is where we come from, and the earth only does what we do. Passion comes from the love you give yourself and those around you. The things you eat change your mood, change the way you eat, and you change the way you feel. Change the way you think, and you change your life matrix pattern. That's number 4. There's number 5, substance. We all need something to keep us going. What better than a community of families that know their jobs and what they're here to do? We need structure, doctors, lawyers, construction workers, and business entrepreneurs so that we can build up our own cities and our own economies and our own militarized ways, so we can keep ourselves from falling under anyone else's thumb. We have to own our own safety net, and we have to build something to hold on to so that we can stick together. If we don't got nothing to hold on to each other, then we don't got nothing to hold on to ourselves. That's number 5. Yes. Let's go to number 6. Communication. We have to learn how to speak, when to speak, what to speak, where to speak, and who to speak it to. We must end putting ourselves or anyone else down and start building ourselves up. Stop speaking poisonous words and phrases in front of the youth, and try not to in front of the women either, or elders. Cleanse your speech and you cleanse your heart. Cleanliness is next to godliness. We speak for the betterment of our people, and those who aren't for our people aren't included in our circle. So if you say you're for us, but you show actions that are against us, you are not really for us, and we do not communicate with you the same way we communicate with our brothers or sisters. So
I can cuss a motherfucker out with the bullshit. All right. But it's proper communication. It's proper communication. Some people, you got to cut them the fuck out. You can't. That's the communication they gonna understand. But with our brothers and sisters, we got to deal with them and cordial dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Like that. All right. As long as I can still cut some motherfuckers out. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. No problem. Go ahead.
But you got between your family.
No doubt. I understand what you're saying. Cordial language between the family. You know what I'm saying? It's best
tell somebody about themselves without using harsh words.
Yeah. Now, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Be cordial with your family. With family.
Right.
All right. Okay.
That was number 6. Number 7, honor. We need to know, honor, and understand our history. We need to know, honor, and understand our history. We need to know, honor, and understand our history. We must get back to where we came from. We need to recognize where the symbol of greatness and life preservation. We are the symbol of greatness and life preservation. We are the chosen people everyone talks about in their religion. Give glory to your ancestors, and your ancestors will manifest glory in you. Purpose happens on purpose. So if you don't got a purpose, you don't put a purpose to anything that you got, then it won't happen. That's number, 7? I'm on number 8. I think it's like 22. Aim. We got to have an aim. We have to keep sight on our target goals as a unit. We must note our goals, our progress, and our digress, and why it happens. We must analyze ourselves, our children, our finances, and create and spread solutions for fixing our problems weekly to create a change of nature. Once you do something long enough, it becomes second nature, and you no longer have to try to do it. It's part of you. We must align ourselves with our goals and use tunnel vision to pursue them. Anything that's around that means nothing to your plan, you need not be worried about. If it doesn't contribute to your growth, leave it where it's at. I mean, basically, and all. That was 8.
When you get to number 10, we're going to hold up and let the people ask some questions if they got any questions or something, and then we'll go right back to it.
All right, no doubt. Number 9, necessity. We have to begin putting our needs over our wants. There is no problem with treating yourself every once in a while, but what better treatment than to invest in yourself and others that are with you. Put priorities first, build up your youth, and build up your youth and their credit. Use their credit in the sense of developing their financial states in the future. Create opportunity for them and yourself and watch them rise. Create responsible kings and queens. Never starve your plant water because it will starve you oxygen. Number 10, and after this, he said we're gonna stop. But this is one of my favorite government. We are not subject to boundaries because of any human law. We're subject to boundaries because we live within our own boundaries we set because of human law. We are a financially stable group if we change the course of our spending. We know and are well-rounded intellectuals from many walks of life and different professions. We don't need anybody to tell us what to do. We know what we need to survive. We don't need outside contributions to vote amongst ourselves, Not for leaders like the way that we were taught, but concepts and ideas to increase self-development like our ancestors. Each principle is appointed personality. We should vote due to personality of these principles and not law.
Black power. You got a lot of interesting pieces here. I'm gonna go through the 10 real quick for the family. The first one was connection. Second was respect. The third was image. The fourth was passion. The fifth was substance. The sixth was communication. The seventh was honor. The eighth was aim. The 9, necessity, and the 10, government. Starting off sounding real good, family. Definitely sounding real well. What's going on out there, family? Y'all tuned in. Listen to the young G, sit this urban ma'at. You know what I mean? Y'all got any questions or comments for some of the list the brother already spoke out? All right. I got the line on mute. Well, the family got no questions. I got a question right here. I got a question. You know what I'm saying? Now, when we talk about necessity and finance, I see we got economics coming up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll wait. I'll get through that because my question is sort of geared towards that. You know what I'm saying? Towards economic development and your understanding of economics. But I'll let you finish. I'll let you go ahead and go through that before I even touch that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, family, y'all out there. I know I see y'all out there. I see the family out there on the line. You know, so I guess they just tuned in, listening to the jewels get dropped. You know what I'm saying? Sounding good to me so far. You know. So go ahead, family. We're down to economics. We're on number 11. You know.
Number 11, economics. We must support Bob, black-owned businesses, and create more. We must create residual funds and stocks. We need banks, hospitals, grocery stores, farms, rec centers, land, school, property, jobs, everything that is needed in a community or a village. We have to create our own source of income pattern that flows regardless of the world's economy. We create needed and usable products for everyday life and affordable. That's what we need to do. I might have read that a little bit wrong, but hopefully it came out how you needed to hear it. We have to do more charity work in our communities for our people and the people so that they know that we're for who we say we're for. And, and with the economics, it doesn't have to be in the sense of everybody has to put some crazy amount in a pot, but something little so that we could all contribute to ourselves. It's not more so about contributing to somebody else. It's more about investing in yourself. Because, you got to make sure that your pot is filled so that when your kids come up, they got a pot already set that has something in it and to fill. And we got to teach them all at the same time as we're teaching ourselves. They got to learn exactly what we're learning when we're learning what we're learning. So, it doesn't have to be, not anything that's mandatory for adults, but, things that are, good for anybody. I don't know how to put it, but, yeah. So, number 12, build. We have to know one another inside and out, mentally, spiritually, physically. To keep certain weight off a weak spot to avoid tension within each other. We must combine ideas and form movements and organizations towards the upbringing of our future position. We must reach out to one another, both spiritually and cognitively, so to create tangibility. Come together in other ways other than drinking, smoking, partying, gossip, orders. What happened on Love and Hip Hop, all that type of, reality TV that's not really reality, fiction. But yeah, if we build together, we're going to stand together. Number 13, liability. Our decisions cause actions and reactions to appear in our outer world. Don't allow outside influences to encourage you to go against your position of self-being. Each person is a major piece to our prosperity, and if we lose one piece or one piece decides to shift, it will disrupt all others. Always remain observant and on guard of everything around you, and pay attention to who you let inside your circle or call your family. Number 14, objectives. Our objective is bringing back the black family structure and making it greater, building up our community, not running away from them, buying, cleaning, and sustaining our own environment of toxic depleters by any means, putting communication and unity back in community, building a basis of economic revenue so that we don't have to ask for anything. We can just do. If we got the resource, you don't have to ask for the resource. If you can produce the resource, you don't have to ask for it. You just do. Number 15, I believe, operation. Connect and meet with brothers and sisters from state to state, city to city. Put together atoms of creeds which connect internally through one another. Speak operations face to face and keep the growth growing. Link with our home groups and relay knowledge, wisdom, and understanding between the groups. So we got to have representatives to meet in each city and state, not in the sense of, with whatever is going on with this system, but we got to appoint our own representatives that have the time to go from city to city, state to state, and relate what we're doing amongst one another so that it don't get thrown up on all the airwaves like Facebook and all that, so we can make sure that what we're doing stays between us and we continue to grow and see what's going on. And we're always alert and aware of what's going on in whatever city, state, country, whatever. So it's not only about the cities and states of the United States. Once we build ourselves up, then we got to reach out to where we came from. Africa, Mother Africa. And what number am I on? 16? Diversify. We must reach and connect with our brothers and sisters from races other than Europeans to integrate their contributions if they're for the cause and our content to their African heritage. Our mission isn't just recruitment, but development. We need people everywhere, but we also need to be doing something everywhere productive to our causes. So, I personally, I don't care if you're Spanish or whatever, you could be Indian. If you know where you come from and you represent it to what you know and you want to learn more, they can contribute too. But if you one of those who think you're this, or you think you're that, or you think you're this, or you want to be American, we don't need you. I mean, it's not about what they want us to do. It's about what we have to do. That was 16? 17. Oh, it's only 20. All right. 17. Sacrifice. Give up our old way of thinking and old ways of life to advance and ascend to new paradigm. The universe is waiting for us to unplug and plug in to the matrix, in a sense. And soon it will no longer wait, Once it's done, it's done. Those who are stuck and stagnant will remain there, but we have to let go of conformity and get used to change. We got to stop being so used to our routine of whatever the routine may be that's not benefiting you or me or whatever. And we got to get on a new routine and a new pattern of life within ourselves and our own community, build up our culture to where it is, again, we got somebody there, whether we met them or not. 18. Development. Each day we strive to do better than yesterday. We have to appreciate our struggles and strife for the simple fact we still haven't broken down. We aren't where we once were, but these action items and or solutions will guide us to build a development of dynasties and empires of royalty and peace and justice between us, those like us. If we build upon each other, we can build a house. It takes multiple bricks to build a road, and it takes multiple bricks to build a mansion. If you only got one brick, the best use you got for that is throwing it at somebody. Other than that, you really ain't got no use for it. Number 20, or 19. Oneness. Oneness with yourself. Oneness with nature and the earth around you. Oneness with your neighbors. Oneness with the universe. Oneness with happiness, joy, and peace. Oneness is the key to each solution. Without us being or moving as one, none of these solutions can happen. We have to act as one body. We got 200-something bones in our body, and they all do something. Without one bone, another bone will probably not even work how it's supposed to, and it might affect another. But two sexes, one mission. Youth, family, and community cooperation. That's what it all equals to. Other than that, that's the end of the urban map. And, listeners, speak.
All right. Black Power. Yeah. I definitely thoroughly impressed by what you put together, you know what I'm saying? Definitely think there's some excellent points that were made here. There's some other things that, from my stance, got a little concerned, but not too much. But just, I think that it's just some literature might not have been acquired yet, so you could be able to expand and be able to see certain different avenues, and I'll make sure that you'll be put on to that literature.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Definitely, number one, diversify. You really have to, there's some things that we have to look at when we talk about diversify before diversity can come. We might be able to diversify, meaning in the course of dealing with Africans from other nations. You know what I'm saying? But dealing with other races right now at this point in time is out of the context that I would see for African in our situation. I would think that would be outside the context. You might want to do something good. If you say you're Puerto Rican, though, then you done already identified yourself with a context that even if you could be darker than the super dark, and if I say, oh, brother, you African, and you tell me, no, I'm Puerto Rican, then no matter what you say about unity, I know that me and you gonna have a problem in the long run because you think you something separate and different than me.
Now, what about the Puerto Ricans who know?
That's what I'm saying. No, that's the difference. Yeah. That's the difference. Because the African's an African, if he in Puerto Rico, he in Jamaica, he in Haiti, he in Dominican Republic, he in Guyana. You know what I'm saying? The African's an African, if he in Brazil, he in America, he in Russia. You know what I'm saying? That's not the question is are you an African? You know what I mean? That's for you. That's your choice. But there's certain identifiers in that. We're not talking mulattoes. We're not talking Spanish, Puerto Rican, talking about I'm African. Nah, look, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you do your African thing over there, and if you working with us, work with us over there. Get y'all group together to help us fight this beast. y'all in here right now because of the history that we got with dealing with mulattoes and people who are mixed like that, mixed down like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But but I got some work. You know what I'm saying? I got some work that I gave to you, man, by the great Chancellor Williams. No problem. You'll be able to clear that up. Black Power.
Black Power, family. Can I throw something into the pot on that?
Yes, sir.
Black woman, black man, stop culture bleaching your children and stop letting the things that are man-made within your social living environment culture bleach your children. As long as you can get your hands on that and handle that, hey, the minds and the hearts of the true African warrior, of the spirit that's inside of all of us, and that is the upbringing of our future through these children, will be all right. But as long as you just keep pouring bleach on them, you're going to get exactly what you're asking for, a recessive mind and a recessive soul. And you're going to get a recessive action. So keep things dominant. We be all right. That's it, yo. That's all I say.
Wow.
Black Power.
Black Power. Oh, sister, you want to add on? She was just, all right. She was just, you know what I'm saying, giving respect to Brother Ronnie Roof. Yeah, the other thing that I asked, it was on economics, and I just wanted to ask you a question. Do you think with the economic system that we have right now that we can utilize, do you think that we can gain freedom through the economic system that we have right now? That's the question.
No, not through the economic system that we have now. I feel like we need to use the economic system we have now to gain a grasp of sensibility, but we can't gain freedom from it. Once we get to the point where I feel like personally the currency thing, we need that for this system. But once we get our own system, we have to gain resources individually to barter or trade within each other and use the currency for outside purposes only. But within ourselves, we need to contribute to ourselves so that we don't have to worry about money. Money doesn't do anything.
So you're saying like we can use it to gain, at this point in time, the utilization of it is necessary to get resources. Yeah. But at a point in time, we're going to have to definitely get off of it because you don't see no win with the dollar.
Yeah. Besides buying property and stuff like that, we got to use it for that.
Because at one point in time, we was looking at taking some stuff.
At
this point in time, we looking at taking some stuff. We going to definitely looking to take it. Because we just can't keep. You can't buy from those who steal. You understand?
Yeah, indeed.
You can't. You understand? You've been to bought some stolen stuff. They're going to come to your house and steal that shit right back. And steal some more stuff. Because you know that you buy stolen stuff. Get right in your house. I carry this TV right on in here. I got this brand new stolen TV. You put it in there, you can keep the stereo out, the VCR, CD player, everything else. You got there. You come back, you done took baby Xbox, got all your shit out of there. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really be buying some thieves. You know what I'm saying? So those who take got to be taken from, because it's only right. It's only right. The only way you're going to balance this out is through justice. And that's the reward of punishment for your ways and actions. So somebody, that's why, the sister asked the question, because one of the things that's always on the mind is retribution, because we deal in favor of Marcus Garvey. So Marcus Garvey has always taught us that, listen, retribution needs to be paid. They could, just say the cakewalk, because if you think you can get out of this, as Malcolm said, it's going to need bloodshed. This ain't going to be just revolution is through bloodshed. You don't get the revolution. Only the Negro revolution is marching. That's the Negro revolution. But you look everywhere else, it's bloodshed. How you get that freedom? That's the only way you're going to get freedom. Because then the other thing is liberation. If they can liberate you, they can take that shit back. mafia, right? And then, you know, we're going to go through it and read it, you know what I'm saying, and make sure, you know, do you see any edits or anything like that, you know what I mean? And then, you know, just really be able to come back with a total assessment of what it is. But we know that, I know what the people needed to just hear what's going on, that y'all, you know, this is what the move is, that the youth is looking to move forward into the African realm. Y'all ain't, you know, ain't nobody got to coach y'all. Y'all popped up at the door. Yo, listen, what up, man? What it do? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so it ain't, you know, so that's the energy that y'all already moving in. And so that's a good thing for that. We want to make sure that our people know is that, yo, just being your regular African self, moving like that on a regular basis, people going to see you. They going to see you, and when they ready, if they looking for, oh, hold up, man, you might, this over might know something about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, what I'm trying to go with. They're going to come to you, man. Just be who you're supposed to be. Be your African self out there. Talk to the people about what the fuck you need to be talking to them. Listen, man, the white man is the goddamn devil. This shit is the beast system. Tell them that on a regular basis, and trust me, you might think that you growling them out, but listen, man. Because I remember when the young boy used to come to the house and I'd be on him about, listen, yo, look, this is like 7-8 years ago. We're life, right? Like 7-8 years ago, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, man, look. Yo, look, this is what it is, man. This is a beast system. But get your mind straight, man. Don't be trusting these jokers, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, that's what you gotta do. You know what I mean? And so, yo, it's all love. Today we did out, you know what I'm saying? We out there being the babies together today. You know what I'm saying? You know they gave that energy like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm like, yo, we got to be doing something. We can't have this, you know what I'm saying? The young G's can't be coming through. And we be down, man. We got to be doing something that can, you know, and bring that energy and make sure that, look, man, let's get this shit pushing.
I felt like home again on the low. Like, it felt like we were definitely doing what was needed to be done. And, you know, I look forward to it every day and every weekend.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. It was a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Yo, I want to thank you for, you know, definitely showing up and dropping the leg. But, yo, family, Black Power, Sister Camille Little, what it do out there tonight, family? I see some Cash out there. I see the Texas family out there. What it do out there tonight?
Yo, Black Power family, what's good?
What's good, Chief? I see you came in while the young lords was dropping the jewels that they was dropping to us, some of the things that they put together. You got any, you know what I'm saying, any words of wisdom and advice for the young lords, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I like number 14. I was going to ask him how much of security protocol he got up there. I see a lot of moral conduct code. But what about when somebody don't comply?
I feel like, see, and that's where another one of my things when I was like, yo, we got to come face to face, city to city. I feel like certain things need to be said and talked about and discussed face to face, city to city, because we all got things to add into it. I don't want to just say something and everybody else don't feel the same way. So that's what went into, I can't remember what number, but into another one of them. We got to come face to face and talk about that type of stuff so that our plans don't be leaked.
Yeah, it'd be immediate code action, it'd be immediate enforced action. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be action that's known.
Yeah.
All right.
With the action, granted, I ain't denying that. Like, each city gotta come up with their own plan so we all know our city best. You know what I mean? But we gotta also let each city and state know what we on.
All right, so it'd be some penalties. You know what I'm saying? It definitely.
Well, it's like this though. I mean, you can have all kind of rules and regulations, but who gonna enforce them? You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the ultimate bottom line. That's what I'm saying. Security and discipline is like, you don't join the military unless you're willing to be disciplined. So, you know, you can't, you really stand for what you stand and don't deviate from that motherfucker. That's how you hold that line. Nigga, I can't say, like certain shit this beast do. If your credit score ain't right, he don't fuck with you. Till you get your credit score up, right?
Yeah.
So you can't make the team easy to join. You understand? Because you ain't gonna get your best that way. You know what I'm saying? You play sports, right, young lion? You play sports, right? Sorry, niggas don't get no playing time on the sports team, right? They'll be lucky if they make the team, huh? See, so we can't hold them standards to a sport and not goddamn all the marbles. You understand? So I would say be more. These niggas, they gotta rep this shit. That's what the Constitution is for. This shit wouldn't work unless it was like that. You dig it? You gotta be down with that shit. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're not, exile is the penalty, and motherfucking underneath the sea is the next penalty. You understand? I mean, we gotta get real like that, Lion. We creating a garden, a new garden, and it's full of fucking weeds. And if you ain't got no tools to take out no weeds, your garden gonna get overran. Good intentions don't overthrow weeds. Good speech don't overthrow weeds. You know what I mean? I know you know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know Shaka Zulu gotta be reborn in all of us. And you gotta hold that motherfucking Shaka line. So whatever that Constitution motherfucker say, it go.
No doubt.
You feel? If not, nigga, you can't join it. You can't join in there, nigga. You exile.
That's a fact. I feel like that with everybody that's who wants to be a part of this movement has to go through something, and not in the sense of something crazy, but you got to know where they stand. You can't just let.
Yeah. I'm with you.
So we got to have
I'm with you.
test in a sense to make sure you about what you say you about.
Just remember the enemy ain't the problem. Any goddamn structure gets caved in when the termites start biting on the. You feel what I'm saying? You got to protect your internal organs at all times, and security got to be first, second, third, fifth, number 1 through 22. You feel me? You always got to lead the people, make sure they're safe when they go and when they come home. You know what I mean? But black power to you. Your mind's in the right place. I got to do some research. The fight about to come back on, but black power.
Black power. That's how I'm little, you know what I'm saying? I ain't need to say that. I already know what the chief was going to say, you know what I'm saying? So you go put
but young lion, I need to read the whole thing because I was in and out, man. I was watching the Lakers and these fights and shit, man. So, you feel me?
Adjustments y'all need to make them or additions or whatever. I'm just giving you what I see.
What he see need to be.
My nigga, I'm just saying I'm already on the team. I'm signed up, nigga. I'm in the building. Just you feel me? I'm with you, not against you, King. You the future.
Black power. Yeah. But I'll make sure it get out there to you, brother Little. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they get to the family.
I'll say. Anderson Silva about to fight Daniel Cormier right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody better pray for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's hard, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Black Bob, BB48, what's going on, Sister Camille?
Oh, black power to the whole family, too, man. Sorry, your boy being rude, but you know how I love these fights, man. Black power, y'all.
Black power.
Black power, great.
I'm proud of them, you know, like Brother Little said. It just makes me feel good to know that they got their minds right, and this is what the future is coming with. I support you 100.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, right? Yo, it made me feel good because you hear all the naysayers, the dumbasses be thinking and we gonna go down. The youth ain't these young niggas ain't know nothing. Young niggas ain't worth shit. You know, motherfuckers don't goddamn thing, they don't know shit. And you know, they always thinking that they thinking we gonna lose. That's why the fuck we been fucked up, because they thought we was gonna lose. Goddamn it took us a while to get right, but we never gonna do that again. We never gonna drop the gauntlet again, man. We gonna be beating on the babies early. Look, this is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna drop that gauntlet. We're not gonna allow to have a 20-year gap. You know what I'm saying? Where the people who should have been banging at 18, 19, 20, all of a sudden wake up at 35, 40 years old, like, oh shit, son, what the fuck going on out here, man? Yo, man, let's get to it, son. Let's get to it. Goddamn it. And you don't know shit. It's like it'd be different. It's different if you've been growing in it and you've been doing your thing for the last 35, 40 years. Yo, but look, man, cats waking up at 40, like, yo, what the fuck? And then trying to tell the young ones what to do. Nah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, you had your time, man. Yeah, look, man, you ain't got pass it to us. The young ones gonna take that shit and run with it, man. They not that type who gonna just let you be with that bullshit, man.
It's a whole different generation now. It's a whole different generation. We got the half and halfers, and then we got the 100%ers. I mean, the ones that's really, really there. But they definitely around for the get down. Once they get the right lit and guidance. I mean, it's still from the old heads down, but the youth got to keep the rest of the youth in line with it.
Yeah, y'all, that's what it was like. It do. It's still from the old head, from the OGs. You know what I'm saying? The OGs got to pass it down that, yo, this is what we running with. You know what I mean? But the order got to be kept by the youth, yo, by the G's. They got to keep that order with the little YGs. Like, listen, this is what it's going to be. You know what I mean? If anything else, you're going to get taxed, son. You're getting taxed. You find out you're doing anything other than community revolution, till you're getting taxed out here. If it's anything other than brotherly love over oppressive domination, you're going to get taxed out here. So now that's good, and that's what it be. And it move. Because everybody want to be a part of something, and it don't matter if you're doing good or bad. Look, who ain't going to want to be a part of something with everybody in the community? Like, yo, look. Hey, look, you're doing it. Look at that. Look at them. They doing it. Look at.
But then everybody got their place. We got the ones that want to be with the action, and then we got the ones that want to be with the marching. Yeah. I mean, everybody got their place. The marching people need to continue doing what they're doing, so that when the action takes place, they know why. But other than that, the ones that are doing the marching, they don't got to be part of the action. As long as the ones that are doing the action protect the ones doing the marching, and the ones that are doing the marching know that the ones doing the action is there for their protection, that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna get on to that, because that's definitely security is number one. But we're gonna have to be wary of where we marching to.
Yo, brother B, security is everything. I'm gonna tell the young lion, man. I got to stay rooted in Amos Wilson. For some reason, I just got a feeling to tell you that. Stay rooted in Amos Wilson, brother, and keep on the ancestors, man. When it comes to that ideology, don't get caught up in these motherfucking flippy floppity ass boo boo motherfuckers out here. You feel?
But these new booty motherfuckers, man, you don't want to deal with them. But that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna put them on to some of the elders' works, and then that way, some of the politics.
Now, the reason why Amos Wilson, the brother, feel like, I don't know, he seemed to me like an organizer. Amos Wilson was a great, I think that'll fit this place out.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, but definitely, that's what's up right there. That's what's up.
Organizing is the most powerful tool, brother. Don't overlook it, bro. Like power.
Power.
You remind me of my brother Pianki. That's what he's great at, man. He's a great organizer, man. You know what I mean? And that won't nothing be here without that. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So black power to that, and don't overlook the importance to that, man. So for you, young lion, wisdom is everything. So just make sure you're getting the details. Details help you understand the big picture. If it ain't fucking up, you understand the big picture. It's propaganda. All right, propaganda gonna leave you with more answers than questions. All right, information gonna answer your questions. Like power.
Power.
we're going. You know what I'm saying? The lines is open. The family just been listening. You know what I'm saying? We have too many questions and comments. We see y'all out there. I see all the guests in the chat room. If the guests in the chat room got any questions or comments, go ahead and throw them on in there. We'll ask the family. You know what I'm saying? But, we wanted to drop these jewels and let these, let the young G's get on and really show that work that they putting in already. They're not asking for no motherfucker. They're not asking for okay. You know what I'm saying? They like, listen, we willing to fuck with you. Come on, you know what I'm saying? But listen, we not going to ask for your okay to get done what need to get done. We going to do it. And you either going to join in, man. You either roll with the rush or get rushed. So I'm telling y'all,
Black Power.
Get your ass in line. With the motherfucking youth, because when they got there say it's order popping, man, you better get right. Get right and get wrong, man. I'm trying to tell you right now. So that's what it is. So I want y'all, if the family got any other words, I want y'all out there in the listening audience, if y'all got anything that y'all want to add on, I want the young boys to close out. You know what I mean? And then we gonna close out here for the night. But I'm gonna catch y'all in the after party. Like I said, the people out there, they just quiet. But shit, man.
Hey, yo, I didn't catch my young lion's name. What's your name, King? This is Brother Little, by the way, man. Black Power.
My name Rome, a.k.a. Munson X. You can find me on Facebook at Munson Block Calio, MUNSONBLK, space CALIOWE. That's my name.
Black Power,
all right, Black Power, King.
I'm Jasper. You can find me on Facebook at John Hill.
Yeah. So, this is the young boys, you know what I mean? I definitely like to thank both of y'all for stopping through the lab, you know what I mean? Coming over, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure for me to have y'all come through. You know what I'm saying? It's real, love is always love, man. You know what it is, man. We out here. Yeah, we out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I mean? So we just gonna make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? That CTRBG love sent out to all the family out there. You know what I mean? We definitely thank everybody who came out today on the radio show. We like to thank everybody who came out. You know what I'm saying? To the breakfast, or everybody who contributed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who put that work in. But let's get out here, get rocking, get ready, man. The youth is our future. They showing that shit, or they showing it to us. You know what I'm saying? So get with the movement, man. So with that being said, though, man, look, we're gonna close on out. This is what the show been about, man. We're gonna end with a praise Nat Turner, glory to Garvey, long live the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, praise Harriet Tubman, glory to I.A.B. Wells, long live the spirit of Sister Fannie Lou Hamer. Hold up, before I say BB48.
Cracker in the trunk.
Hold up, brother, wait a minute. Wait, I want to say something first. I want to go to, listen, we might start a new show. In a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you do it.
We might start a new show in a couple
minutes. This
minutes.
was already wrapped up, King. This was already wrapped up, man. You too late.
Yeah. My bad, brother. As soon as I got finished with it, I was like, yo, hold up, I don't want to say a BB48. And then I heard cracking in the truck.
I was like, why he pausing? Is my phone breaking up? I don't know. Let me get it in here.
Yo, listen, hold up, man. Hold up. Because there's a lot of fuck shit going on, son. A lot of fuck shit going on, man. I think
start a new show, though, so I can play back this one for the young lion, you feel me?
Yeah, no doubt. That's what it do. But with that being said, man, there's a lot of fuck shit going on, so we gonna get onto that. You know what I mean? Have a little fun, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna turn Slaughterhouse Saturday up.
Nah, you wanna do a show on that, or you just wanna back?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go into the back room. We gonna talk a little bit in the back room, man, because this fuck shit going crazy. But then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's back room. That's back room, man. I like what what I caught so far. You feel me? Because I just want to download that and rerun that black.
All right, no doubt. So that's what they do. But all right there. Well, listen, check us out this Tuesday. News, and more news. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fuck shit going on. You know what I mean? So we're gonna put that in the news. The news is gonna be full of all types of fuckery. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna just pull that on out. Black people, yo, listen, don't lose your goddamn minds out here. So, with that being said, you control your emotions, you know what I'm saying? Straight like that. With that being said, over the weekend, control your emotions. Don't get caught up in the emotional roller coaster. So, again, we're going to go out one more time with a praise and that turn of glory to Garvey, long live the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, praise Harriet Tubman, glory to Ida B. Wells, long live the spirit of Sister Fannie Lou Hamer. A BB for Hodier.
Crackers in the trunk.
I was thinking too. Oh, shit. Yo, you know now, see, look, I waited all that damn time. That shit, they didn't even want to let me end the show. We got